Ahoy there, folks, and welcome to another Run 8 Train Simulator video. The first one I did, I kind of just covered what happened with V3 and what's new. I'm new as well to this, so I don't know a whole lot. So hopefully this will help other people as well that may be new to Run 8. But what I'm going to do is just quickly, or try to quickly, go over all the rolling stock that you get by default for Run 8 V3. First up, we've got some BNSF SD70 ACEs, which is one of what you get right here, and I've got every single type of rolling stock. You get like 94, 90-something in total, 94 pieces of rolling stock. To go along with, I've also got the rail driver set up, thanks to a lot of comments and suggestions from the last video, and tips as well. I really appreciate that, guys. But first, we're going to hop in this one, and we're going to go down the line. I've got some more sat down there, way down yonder, including the high rail as well, which I want to check out. And just listen to them and see how they act, see what they sound like, see what they smell like, see what they taste like, and all that good stuff. So just kind of a rolling stock and loco showcase. So first and foremost, you want to click the engine. I'm going to cheese all the startups just for the sake of speed, so let's go ahead and fire this puppy up. Listen to the sounds. If those stupid birds would shut it. I'm kidding, of course. Very lovely birds and bird song. Kind of sound like a 610. A little quiet. I feel like a lot of these are a little bit quiet. Let's go ahead and set up the MU and DP. I do have something on the ass end. CB as well. All the circuit breakers, setting everything up. End of train device. Freddy. And the air brakes. Now, I've got the train loaded as well. So let's hop in here. I think I've got my rail driver all calibrated. What's cool about this game and rail driver, if you have it or you're thinking about getting it, it's one and done, which I didn't know. You don't need drivers. I mean, you need to make sure your rail driver's up to date first and foremost, but it's just, you plug it in and you're good to go. You just calibrate it, which, just to show you what I'm talking about, go over here to controls, rail driver, and then you would click on calibrate. I think I've got it calibrated, so anyway, let's hop in. I think that is control 11? F11? Yep, there we go. Alright, so you can open the windows. I think that's a new feature. Or at least it is on some of the locomotives. We'll open the back door as well. Little extra sound. There we go. I like this diagram back here. The WD-40 and the duct tape. Does it move? Yes. Should it? Yes. No. No problem. Duct tape or WD-40. That's funny. All right. First and foremost, horn. That doesn't sound too bad. You know, I'm used to Train Simulator default sounds, and they're not niceness. And it's quick on the draw too. Just a couple of taps. You know, it doesn't do anything weird. Exterior cam, 4. Can move around after you hit 4 with WASD, of course, and shift to speed it up. See what it sounds like outside. Check out the lights. There we go. They're a bit dull, but I kind of like that about Run 8. They're not, you know, nuclear, whatever nuclear things are involved with nuclear things, atoms and all that. You know, they're not crazy super bright. They have kind of that lens flare, like if you were taking a photograph rail fanning, you know, or if it was far away. But it looks pretty nice. I think this SD70 ACE in itself is pretty nice. I don't know if it was one of the earlier models that came along with I'm trying to free cam here. Mind fart. please hold. There we go. Shift F12. Shift F12 is freeness. Anyway, it looks pretty good. It's a nice looking model. This down here doesn't look all that great. Very low res. But the rest of it looks pretty good. The colors look nice. And again, I love the coloring and the environment and the shades and everything in this game. They look very good. That weird mouse thing is going on. So if you see it jumping around and being crazy, that's just part of the game. I love how the wheels look rusted, you know? Like, yes, this isn't all extremely detailed or high poly or high texture, but, you know, the wheels aren't super shiny polished like some, you know, grandmother's plateware that she keeps in the special cabinet type of deal, you know? They're rusty. They look worn. It's nice. They're good-looking engines. The model looks pretty good. Of course, the logo isn't extremely sharp. This is a different game, though. This is more simulation operation. But again, I just feel like the sounds are a little bit too quiet, exterior or interior-wise, right up next to these son-of-a-guns, because they're fairly loud. I mean, these are kind of quiet on the scale of diesel locomotives, you know, in the States. But anyway, it's a good-looking loco. Let's hop back in here. All right, pop the handbrake off. F5. Let's go ahead and throw it in gear. Let's get that Indy. And we'll go ahead and drop the train brake. Just kind of see what it sounds like here. I like the MFDs too as well. The MFDs are highly functional. They show you all kinds of crap. Let's see. Let's make sure we don't crash right out of the gate here. Should I turn on auto? We'll just pass it. Screw it. I don't really know F3 right now all that great, so that's the map. So we got 90 pounds. We should be good to go. Let's go ahead and push it. We'll give her one notch. I'd also like to say it's fairly spot on. I mean, this video isn't really about Raildriver, but compared to like Train Sim World and trying to use Raildriver, it's a nightmare. They just, you know, controls jump all around, and which means like the whole time you'll hear click 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 click, just non-stop. It's fairly annoying. Go ahead and start releasing the independent here. Scooch out, stretch this puppy out. It sounds a little better idling up here. There we go. EOT move. It knows we're moving. Good deal. Give her another notch. We'll probably break it, but we're just checking stuff out, so it's all good. Yeah, but the MFDs, let me see if I can remember. All the keys are on the Raildriver themselves. Let's see. That's not it. That's one of the HUDs. That's the HUD as well. Oh, shnikes. Put the handbrake on like a dummy. Oh, Jesus H. There's the rear end that I mistakenly hit. Alright, so that is the SD70 ACE. That's as far as we're going to get for now. I'm not going to try and correct PCS. That could take some time, even though the cheat may work. So, first up, we're going to look at the well cars, the rolling stock that you get. Like I said, everything that is in this video is what you get by default in the game. Let me go ahead and click on this and relinquish the train. There we go. It is no longer my consist. So we've got the 52-foot well cars. You get 40-something of these. A lot of them are kind of funky and bare and have run 8 stuff. From what I gather, there's a ton of add-ons, naturally, for the game, which will kind of spice this up a little bit and add some more realistic stuff. Of course, a lot of them are already realistic. We've got Maersk. Is that the Run 8 one? That's NFI. Schneider. China Shipping. Evergreen, that's legit. Hanjin, that's legit. JB Hunt. K-Line. So yeah, you get all these for starters. I mean, when you think about it, compared to like Train Sim World or Train Simulator, when you get intermodals, you know, they're always fake. They don't have the real logos for the most part. So this is nice to get these right out of the gate. So I've got every single well car loaded here. So as soon as we get to the 40th one. So I'm holding Shift and W to free cam, and you can hit Control as well and speed it up and go too far like I did here. Then we've got the C14 covered hoppers. AGP, ASHX, old BNSF, another BNSF, wagon wheelage, CAGX, CAGX, Cargill, Sioux, very nice, CXX, DM&E, nice, haven't seen that one yet, GATX, Potash Corp, or Potash, I like to say Potash, Run 8, Soix, MNSP, CMO, which is a UP. And then we get down to the box cars. You get 50-foot box cars, excess height, the big boys, Chungus, Among Us, some BN there, BNSF, wagon wheel, Catalyst, CEFX, CN, CNW, CRLE, CSX. What is that? Is that International Paper? NOKL, Run 8. Let's see, Golden West Service, F-Box, OG box car, Wisconsin Central, nice. And then here we have the tank cars. You got various tankers. There are, let's see, so I'll open this. To open this menu here to place your stuff down, you're going to hit Control F1. Going to look at freight cars. We got our tanks down here. So you got acid dirt, AGFX, BNSF, C-Star, UTLX, all kinds of stuff, and it's different products as well. I'm going to go ahead and escape out of that. You know, and they look pretty good. I like the weathering on them, you know, for what they are, comparative to what game this is, and not really comparing it to any other train sims. You know, they look pretty good. I like the weathering on them. Of course, you got the logos as well, which is nice. Sticking out here on the, oh my god. Okay. Not entirely sure how that happened. I just placed the consist down, and that's not good. So it's kind of a good thing we didn't go anywhere, I guess. Procore, very nice. Railcare, Santa Fe, love it. Long live the Fe. And then you get these. So you get these two Amtrak autoracks, which is pretty neat. And I'm all for, because living in Florida, not too far from Sanford, just outside of Orlando, is the auto rail or auto train that Amtrak runs twice, 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. So it's pretty cool. I cannot wait to get the A line myself for this game and start running stuff like this. And we got an ES44 DC on the back end. So we'll zoop all the way back. So you get a high rail, which is pretty cool. Now, yeah, there's stuff like this in Train Sim, but I don't know if it's drivable. And I don't know if this thing's drivable, but I'm damn sure going to try it. So auto start locomotives. Let's see what it does. By golly, that sounds like a turbo diesel, but it kind of sounds like a Cummins. I don't know. We don't have any multiple units. We'll flick the switches and end of train device and air brakes. Did it actually add an EOT? No, okay. Goodness gracious. Now, can you get in this son of a gun? Oh, that's awesome. What's up, Broheem? All right, can you drive the son of a gun? So F5, release the handbrake. Let's throw it forwards. Of course, you can't steer. Brakes. Do the brakes work? I don't think the brakes are working. Hello. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe rail driver just doesn't work with this. Is there a horn? That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, wrong camera again. Man, it's hard trying to get used to the keys on this thing. So, throttle? Throttle item must be dynamic off. Yeah, I don't think any of this works with the truck. I like how it's got the radio in the center console there and that as well. That's pretty cool. Oh, so yeah, I don't think rail driver works. So I'm using the plus and minus on the numpad to speed up and slow down. The windows work? Doors? Negative. All right, so that's that. Can I just delete that? There we go. Goodbye. Okay, so that's the high rail. Now to the locomotives. Now, as far as I understand, the Dash 9, or the very technical term, the C44-9W for wide cab Dash 9. This is new to the game, if I am not mistaken. Now, of course, it does not have any liveries because I'm very sure very soon there's going to be livery packs essentially for this. But, you know, that it just be like that, I guess. So, anyway, new model, I guess, Dash 9. It's new to the game. It's like the only new engine that came with it. It looks okay. The handrails look a little funny. Oh, now the free cam's doing the weird thing with the mouse. I mean, otherwise the model itself looks okay, like the trucks, like the weathering on the tank. You can actually see through as well. Very nice. The fins look good. It's not a horrible looking model. It's got some nice weathering up here as well. Yeah, it looks all right for the most part. It looks a bit ridiculous with this kind of fuchsia, you know, Santa Fe look. All right, let's fire it up here. See what she sounds like. It kind of sounds like a GE 7FDL. Slightly. Go ahead and flick all the switches. And brake up. And we'll go ahead and hop in here. Get rid of this crazy red. There we go. Open the windows. So to open the windows, you just click on it and hold it, and it'll drag back, or you click Shift and left click again to close it. Open the door. Very nice. Got our cooler back there full of beer, naturally, natty ice. And hot dogs. Eat cold hot dogs. Okay, so do we have the handbrake on? We'll turn that off. We'll throw it forwards. Do a horn check. It sounds like the SD70 ACE horn. Now, I know people can do custom horns, and hopefully I can figure that out at some point. So you don't have to keep it, as far as I know. Turn the headlights on. Headlights still look pretty good. Like, it sounds okay, but it doesn't have that, like, 7FDL glug, 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 glug. You know, almost like a drag car with a low cam, you know, idle. Alright, mouse is doing that weird thing again. Now, I believe now, apparently all the alerters are default, except for, I don't know if it works on the SD40-2 or the tunnel motors. Maybe it does. Anyway, let's go. CFM action looks good. Now, of course, it's a Dash 9, so it doesn't have all that fancy, newfangled, you know, computer screens and stuff. I can't hear any clicks of the reverser, though, or the throttle, I mean. So it's kind of hard to tell where you're at. There's 4. Can you hear the traction motors? Kinda. Full throttle. And we'll blow it down. Alright, wheel slip thing's still flashing there. Not too shabby. So that is the new boy, the Dash 9. Goodbye. Let's see. We'll go on back here. Now we've got the GP40-2. Now this is pretty cool. Apparently in V2, I think at some point in the last few years, they gave these out for free. Or they were free engines anyway. Sorry. So you're going to get 2. You're going to get the San Joaquin Valley, or SJVR Railroad, and you're going to get a Run 8 Western. And I kind of don't mind that livery there. The Run 8 bit looks a little goofy, but I like the stripes and the color and the brow color and all that. So we'll just check out the SJVR here. GP40-2, of course. Click on it here. We'll fire this puppy up. Sounds like an EMD. That doesn't sound too bad, honestly. Sounds alright. Hop inside here. The handbrake off. Open the windows for maximum soundage. Okay, that's creepy. You can face forward. Thank you, sir. Horn check. Okay, so I'm starting to think all the horns are the same. Is that correct? But the sound, the thickness of the sound, and since this is on F mod now, sounds pretty darn nice. Throw it forwards. Got the high idle. Throw our headlights on. Dump the Indy. One. TL2 beeping. I like how you can actually hear the throttles. You know, the Dash 9 may not have sounded like that in real life with notching up, but, you know, for a game or a sim, it's nice to have in here. It doesn't sound too bad, honestly. You know, it's nice that the actual prime mover sounds are different than the horn sounds. But I don't think that flag is right. It should be the other way, if I'm not mistaken. You know, to get into semantics and the finer details. But like the trucks look good and right. It looks pretty nice. It don't look too bad. That flag's the right way, naturally. But GP42, very nice. Nice to have. Alright, you're dismissed. Good day. Alright, on to the next. What do we got here? This is the SD40-2. Now, of course, there are multiple liveries in the game, or packs you can buy, which give you different liveries and things like that. This is just that model with the Run 8 livery. So we'll click on it, fire it up. Oh, ying ying. Same horn. Same bell. High idle. Little things like that are nice about it. Got our headlights, Indy off. We'll start with 3. Now that was okay. It felt like it took a minute to load up straight to notch 3. Actually sounds okay. I feel like that's one of the better sounding ones. So that is the standard Run 8 SD40-2. Next, I think we got the tunnel motor. What did I hit? Did I hit the right key? No, I did not. Nikes. Shift F12. Damn it, I keep forgetting. Alright. Goodbye. Got the tunnel motor. The tunnel motors are cool. I don't know of anyone, or I've never seen anyone say anything negative about a tunnel motor. They're just badass. Something about them. I don't know. They're just cool. This, of course, again, is just the bog standard Run 8 Railroad. There are livery packs for these as well. It's going to essentially be the same as the 40-2. Yep. There we go. 5, take that off, open the windows. Open the doors. Same horn. Alright. Now, I know people can change these out. Apparently, I believe a website called The Depot has some that you can install, but now that V3 is here, I don't know that they will readily work or be available, so they may need to be fixed or updated. So hopefully that will happen in due time and can start switching these out. I got to figure out how to do it first and foremost. Custom sounds are nice. Sounds are everything for Sims. We'll just sit here and load it up. Alright, not too bad. Whoop. Jiminy Cricket, I keep hitting the wrong dang things. Alright, next. Goodbye. On to the ES44DC. So you're going to get like 7 of these by default. So we've got Norfolk Southern, Mr. Pony, Southern Pacific. Love some SP. You're going to get Union Pacific, I believe, 1 and 2. It's a slightly more weathered variant. I believe that's what that is. CSX. Yellow Schnoz. I like the reflective bits on the side there. See? I think this looks good, man. Seeing the rust down here on the wheels like that. It's like some of them have it. It's strange. Like that rear truck, they are. This one, they're not. Not entirely sure what's going on there. It's funky. It's funky. Anyway, Bean Sniff, 1 and 2 as well. Very faded and not so faded. All right, so we'll hop in this bad boy up here. Old horsey head tuxedo. That was a fairly detailed startup, more than I was expecting anyway. Alright, we'll crack that off. Indy all the way up. Headlights, horn. Ah, it's got a different horn. How about them apples? Whoa, where'd this train come from right here? Okay. That's pretty cool. So I just loaded in on an extra board, and I'd just like to point out that this random train spawned by dispatch. That's what's cool about this game. You don't necessarily have to set up stuff to make it feel alive, because I sure as hell didn't put him there. It's even got DPU helpers in the middle. That's cool as hell. The horn sounds a little funny, I'm not gonna lie. It's not terrible though. Wherever behind the ACEs. Yeah, it's I think this is one of the oldest engines in the game, if not the oldest, I think. We'll load it up though. Wait a minute. We're in the ACE. What the fudge? I was like, okay, it sounds different, it looks different. What the fudge? I thought I... Alright, well, we're checking out the ACE, so... wow. Wow. Okay, so I did not mean to click on that, but I did anyway, so that's funky. So anyway, you got the CSX, you got the Bean Sniff, you're going to get, I think 5 of these. Norfolk Southern, Union Pacific. I think this one's got the different logos. Or no, they're the same. One's darker, one's lighter. Okay, that's weird. So, yeah. We accidentally got in this one. So that's that horn. That horn sounds weird, I must admit. See if I can cycle through this MFD screen just to kind of show what it'll do. Without hitting the, Whoop, whoop. Dude, which key is it? It's gonna drive me nuts. I'm just hitting buttons at random. Oh, there it is. It's the first one. So it shows quite a bit of stuff here. You can go through it all, and that's the first screen. The second screen does it as well, which is pretty cool. All right, let's actually go get in the ES. What? What is this? Where the heck are we at? Oh my God, what's happened? This is scary. It's a nightmare. Okay, there we go. Wow, I don't know what the heck happened there. Alright, so that's the ACEs. And like I was saying, this train just randomly spawned in, which is pretty damn cool. And you can set it to do that. So he's obviously sat at a red up there. Probably something to do with my dumbness. Alright, last, and hopefully not least, finally, the S44 DCs. Let's fire them up. Can hear the brakes coming online. All right, we are on board. Okay, this is probably the most correct sounding horn that I've heard so far. And there's virtually no loop. By God. That's alright. That is alright. Throw it forwards. Dump the Indy. We'll run up there. Let me look at the map here. Yeah, so there's one train there. Another one here. So yeah, it's throwing random trains, and I believe what'll happen is it'll throw them at random intervals. So I'll hit F3, I'm sorry, F2? No, what the heck is it? I can't remember the shnikes. I can't remember the thing now. Is it F1? That's not it. Man, I forgot it. It brings up the AI thing anyway, which will allow you to put extra trains in. I know I'm getting a bit derailed here, pun intended. Let's add some throttle. Straight notch 4. Don't jump off the tracks. Certainly wouldn't operate a train in this manner. This one seems to move around quite a bit as well, which is nice. Notch 8, just for the sake of time, running out of track. And it's got that GE chug. I like it. Sounds alright. Woohoo! Bit of a lean. Very nice. So yeah, this is what you get if you were to just purchase, again, Run 8 V3. All the stock that you see here. Man, I love how this thing's leaning. That's pretty cool. This is everything. This is all of what you will get right here. Everything that I've shown. Hopefully, ooh. Oh dear. We done broke something. That's the first time I've seen that. See, this is little things like that I keep discovering. That's awesome. You don't see stuff like that in any other train sim. But trying to keep it short, concise, and quick. Thank you once again for joining and having a look with me, because it's the first time I've actually looked at this, and hope you found it somewhat informative and very slightly possibly enjoyable. But again, thank you for being here. Appreciate the view. And that is it. I'll catch you next time. See you later, guys.